What's up, everybody? Chef Billy Parisi here, and football is finally back. This is the best time of year, which means the masses are coming over, and I'm gonna hook up an insanely delicious shrimp boil with sausage, clams, potatoes, corn, all the goodness, and my friends over at Franke are gonna help me hook it up. I literally wait all year long for these weekends. I'm a huge college football fan, so it's an all-day Saturday affair at my house, which means I'm calling up my friends, we're watching football, and we, of course, are eating delicious food all day. This shrimp boil is gonna be perfect for everybody because they can graze all day. Let's start by making some spices. We're gonna go ahead and mix together some coriander seeds, celery seeds, some cayenne pepper, dill, ginger, paprika, ground pepper, ground mustard, some allspice, and last but not least, some sea salt. Once you have all the spices combined, just using a little spoon or a whisk or whatever, set it to the side, and now we're gonna get started on prepping up our vegetables. I, of course, have some corn in this recipe, so go ahead and shuck some fresh corn right off the cob. I've got a little secret for you guys that get all the silk. Those are those long stringy things that are in the corn after you try to shuck it. Here's a quick secret that I think will help you if this is a problem for you. Go ahead and slice off the ends of the corn, pop them in the microwave for 90 seconds to 2 minutes, not that long. You really just want to heat up the insides real quick to loosen it up. Take the corn out of the microwave, go ahead and shuck it like you normally would, and you'll see that all the silk come off with the husk, making it a very clean corn on the cob and perfect for boiling. Go ahead and slice up each corn on the cob into thirds or into halves if you like big old chunks of corn in your shrimp boil. What we're gonna do is add that to a bowl along with some red potatoes, and we're gonna go off and spray everything off. I love this Franke roller mat. It helps save on my back because I'm pretty tall, and digging deep down into that sink can put a lot of pressure on my lower back. So I love the Franke roller mat. We put it right over the sink, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing with these vegetables right on top of the roller mat. Spray them off, get them nice and clean because they're gonna be cooking in a really delicious liquid, but we need to clean them off first. Go ahead and spray off everything on all sides. Drain the corn if you want to. Let's go back to the cutting board, and now I have some Polish sausage. It's gonna add a ton of delicious saltiness to this recipe. What you wanna do is slice them into 1-inch chunks. Go ahead and set those to the side in a bowl, and now we need to get this pot onto our stove. I, of course, have a pot big enough to bathe in. That's what it's all about on these college football Saturdays, a ton of food for a ton of people. Now, on to my absolute favorite thing in my kitchen. I know it's weird, but my Franke pot filler is like a game changer. I've never had one. I've always wanted one. When we gutted our kitchen and rehabbed it, this was one of the things I had to have in, and it's exactly for times like this when I've got a huge pot of water to fill up. Like I said, I'm tall. I don't need to be lifting around 80-pound pots of water. This thing just helps in every way, whether I'm cooking pasta and even for this shrimp boil. Fill up the pot halfway, and we're going to immediately add in some sliced up lemons, some bay leaves, followed up with some fresh thyme. Next, we're gonna add in that delicious spice blend that we made up. Go ahead and pour it in there. Followed up by adding in some roughly chopped yellow onions. And we wanna bring this to a really low boil in a pot this big. It might take a few minutes. Okay guys, it's boiling. This house smells insane, like we're straight out of Louisiana. Cannot wait to get into this. What we're gonna start off doing is adding in our potatoes because they're gonna take the longest to cook. Once they are added in, I wait about 4 minutes, and then I add in the corn. I wait another 4 minutes. Next, I add in the sausage. I wait for 4 minutes. Then I add in the clams. I wait for 4 more minutes. And then I add in the shrimp, last but not least, because they're the most delicate things I'm cooking. And I simply turn the heat off and let them sort of stew with no heat on them for 10 minutes. It's gonna open up the clams, cook the shrimp, and everything's gonna be perfectly cooked. Once everything's finished, simply remove the pot. I like to put it right on my Franke roller mat to help protect my countertops. And in good shrimp boil fashion, let's go ahead and take some of it out and put it right onto some newspapers. You can strain it, whatever you need to do. You can pull it right out of the pot. This is the very classic way to do this. And boom, we're finished. The smell in this house, like I said earlier, is to die for. It smells of Louisiana. I got college football on. I want to try this. Make sure it's really, really good for you. Super, super good. Great flavors, all from that spice blend. It's really important to make sure that spice blend is incredibly flavorful because you're cooking all these food ingredients in there. Nothing worse than having a bland shrimp boil. It's just like, did you just use water, dude? What's going on? Anyways, I don't want to waste any more time. I've got a lot to eat, got to call some friends, got some football to watch. We will catch up with you all next week, okay? Thanks, Franke. See y'all later.